Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading from Don't Shoot the Tarot Reader. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross for you today. We're going to see where your energies are and what else is going down. It's a beautiful sunny day out there. I hope you're having a good one wherever you are. Is the sun out wherever you are? You are the sun, you know, so I suppose the sun is out wherever you go. All right, what's going on with my Leos? You're at a wait and see. That's what's going on. Look, you got some worries in your mind, but they're bigger. This comes out in the reverse, Nine of Swords. This is you. You got some worries on your mind, but you don't need to have them. And you know you don't need to have them. Why? Because your challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. And it's kind of this energy of like, look, I'm golden. I'm the sun. Like, I know that. But for whatever reason, my mind wants to play tricks on me. But your mind is making it much, much worse than what it actually is, Leo. So you're coming to a realization. You're letting that burn off so you can get to those 10 pentacles that are you. What we have below you, King of Swords. Now, look, King of Swords is a wonderful card to get when you want to logically execute something. However, sometimes, I've had it happen to me. Again, a frantic state of mind. I'm like, Tarot, what's going on? I pull the card, right? Seems very real to me in the moment. So I pull the card. Well, what's going on is my mind is being mean to me. There's no emotion. There's no compassion. There's no... It's just, well, I wouldn't do it that way because that's not the best way. You know what I mean? And this guy is concerned with the best way to do things. But put up with a Nine of Swords, what I'm going to say is like, yeah, but it's being too critical of yourself and being too critical of the situation. Maybe not seeing it so clear, being too much in the head. Because what you have going on behind you is a Queen of Fire. So I don't know, Leo, if you've got a lot of fire, you've offered a lot of fire, things aren't really working out or no one's receiving the fire, or maybe you have a lot of fire and you've figured out finally, this is what I'm thinking, you've figured out a way to finally execute the fire. You've got the plan, you've got the drive, now you need to shine that light. And that's what is going down. You're surrounded by shadow, but you got the fire and the lantern, the hermit, showing out what you got. That really reads in nicely here. Moving forward, you have the moon. Now, what this is going to tell me, this is going to speak to that Nine of Swords, right? Because what I get over here, a little bit different. That Nine of Swords and the moon, what blocks do you have, Leo? And Don't Shoot the Tarot Reader is not about relationships, though it is about relationships, but it's about the relationship to ourselves, because this is ground zero. The inner engineering affects everything out here. So this is calling on you. What subconscious blocks do you have that might have brought up this Nine of Swords, that might have brought up a negative version of the King of Swords? Because what's going on over here, we have Four of Cups in the reverse. You are cool to wait around, but you're not going to wait forever. And that's what the moon talks about too. Flux, reflux, tides going in, tides going out, right? So with this hermit, you know you got the fire, you know you got the light, you're going to shine it. But impatience is what I'm hearing. Like you're kind of tired of, waiting. You're tired of nothing happening, because what I get in your environment is a Five of Swords. So what I'm sensing here is that's that Nine of Swords. So again, something in the subconscious block is manifesting itself into the physical, because you've got the goods, you know you've got the goods. So how do you bring that out? So what's blocking you? Even as I'm talking about it, there's a sense of a blockage of some sort of fear going on there. But it's wonderful because it's all in you. Like with some good journaling, some good meditation, it'll reveal itself. This tells you the solution is in you. This tells you the solution is in you. There's not a whole lot of other people cards going on here, except in hopes and fears. What we get is a Five of Cups. but it's in the reverse. So what that tells me is you've let that go. And I think you're hoping you can totally drop whatever those 3 lost cups are and pick up the other 2. You're no longer content to sit and wallow in a 9 of Swords type energy, because this energy is despair and cruelty. And that cruelty and despair is always of our own making, more than it is going on out here. The way I'd liken it is like this. Say you want to go to a party, right? And you throw your shirt on, but your collar, right? It's all like this, you know? So you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I got to fix my collar before I can go to the party. So then you do that. Then you look down, you're like, man, it'd probably be better if I tuck this shirt in, right? So then you tuck the shirt in. Then you need to comb your hair. You need to brush your teeth. You need to do certain things that maybe you just want to throw something on and get out the door and get to it. You're still going to the party, but there are some corrections to be made along the way. And those corrections are all, you know, what we do for ourselves. So what corrections, hopes and fears, what did you learn from the 3 cups that you can grab with the 2? And I think before you take any action, Leo, because you're crowned with this Hermit, which is not a huge action card. I mean, you are shining a light, but the Hermit usually is just standing there doing it. He's not waving his arms. He's letting that Queen of Wands be the flame that he's shining. So this is another thing. You're not trying to be something, you just are. So the light that you're shining is the core of your being. So you got a Hanged Man going on here. So before you step out, before you take any action, 1, you got to be the transmutation before you'll see the transmutation. 2, it's just you taking a little bit of time to see things from another perspective, looking at these 5 cups, saying, you know, what would be the best course of action, looking at that moon. I really like that you got these 3 together. These are very contemplative cards. And what I want to point out, whereas the rest of these are day of the week, flavor of the week cards, these are soul level cards. So that means once the revelation from the moon, the Hermit, the Hanged Man, because that's all about looking for the revelation. Once that revelation happens, once that transformation takes place, that transmutation, it's not coming back. You're not going back to these flavors of the week. This is like I'm surprised we don't have the World card, because you're going to be leveling up in a way that you're not going back to. However, if you don't know what to do nothing. And with this 5 of Swords in the environment, the King of Swords below you, and a 9 of Swords, right. Also, by the way, 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, King of Swords, again, the center card with that 9 of Swords tells me it's all, you know, of our own making. I have Leo placements, so it's all of our own making, and that the solution actually lies within us, and we're actually making it a little bit worse than what it actually is. Calm, gentle approach is what's necessary. So again, what I like here about this 4 of Cups, you know, in the Rider-Waite, it looks like the guy's kind of foolish because the universe is handing the guy something, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, no, no. But in this deck, it's not like that. It's almost like my cup runneth over. So the way I would look at this with this 4 of Cups, right? Blended pleasure, loss of pleasure. So picture this like the 4 cups, because you got 5 here. Now, that 1 cup that did not work out, how can you take that and use it to your advantage? How can you make some lemonade out of lemons so that you can fill up these other 4 cups? And that, I think, is what you're taking a little bit of time here with the Hermit, the Moon, and the Hanged Man to kind of figure out how to do. It's like you got the cake in the oven, but it's not quite time to take it out. But it's cooking. So that's what I got for you, Leo. If you like this video, like, click, and subscribe. If not, please do not shoot the tarot reader. I will talk to you later. Take care.